The lawyer's voice barely carried over the hum of the ceiling fan. Your parents' estate has been divided. Everything, house, savings, investments, goes to your brother. I stared at the polished oak table. My reflection looked calm. I think that's what frightened him. The stillness. He kept talking. Something about fair distribution, their wishes, family harmony. Words soaked in poison. I only nodded, like I hadn't just been cut out of my own bloodline. Outside, my brother was waiting by his car. His smile was rehearsed. That same self-satisfied grin he wore as a kid when he'd break my toys, then convince our parents I did it. No hard feelings? Yeah, he said. I just smiled back. Of course not. It started there. My silence. Growing up, I believed loyalty ran thicker than blood. My mother made sure of it. Family first, she'd say, whenever my brother stirred trouble. He was her golden boy, the one she defended, the one she funded, the one she forgave. When I left for college, I stopped asking for help. I built myself, piece by piece. Degree, job, apartment, savings. Meanwhile, my brother floated from one failed business to another, draining our parents' accounts with every fresh start. Still, they called me cold for keeping my distance. The will changed everything, and nothing. I should have seen it coming. My mother had hinted at helping your brother get on his feet again. My father had gone quiet during those talks, eyes tired, lips thin. But what I didn't expect was the precision of the betrayal. Every cent moved into accounts tied to my brother, even the house deed. My name was erased as neatly as if I'd never existed. I didn't protest. I thanked the lawyer, shook my brother's hand, and left. Then I went home, brewed tea, and opened my laptop. The thing about being underestimated your whole life is it teaches you to listen, to observe, to prepare. I'd helped my father set up their digital banking years ago, back when he trusted me more than anyone. I remembered every login, every access point, every recurring transfer. I wasn't going to take what wasn't mine, but I wasn't going to let them take what was either. So, I didn't move money. I stopped it. The monthly automatic transfers that funneled funds into my brother's mortgage account canceled. The insurance disbursement scheduled for estate maintenance redirected to a holding pattern. Not stolen, just paused. I even left a note in the system logs. A quiet digital fingerprint. Not signed with my name, but with something they'd recognize. Family first. A month later, my phone buzzed. Mom, mortgage is due. Did you get your share? Me, not mine. There was a long silence after that. No typing bubbles, no calls, just quiet. Then the unraveling began. My brother showed up at the family house one morning to find the locks changed. The bank had frozen his line of credit after a missed payment. My mother tried to call the lawyer, but he could only tell her what the bank already had. An automatic freeze triggered by inconsistent account activity. She texted me again. Can you help us fix this? I replied, you made it clear I'm not family. No response. Weeks passed. I didn't see them, but I heard stories. The house listed for sale, my brother arguing with creditors, my mother moving into a rental near Now Town. I didn't smile. Not yet. Then, one afternoon, I got a letter. Not from them, from the lawyer. He'd found an unsigned draft of a previous will in my father's study. In it, the estate had been split evenly between us. It seems your father never sent it to be notarized, he said. His voice was careful, but he did leave a handwritten note attached. It said, she's the responsible one. She'll know what to do. I folded the paper once, twice, then tucked it away. My father hadn't betrayed me. He'd simply been too tired to fight her. That night, I walked by the old family home, lights off, curtains drawn. The garden we used to play in was overgrown, like it had given up waiting for laughter. I thought about walking away, but revenge isn't about walking away. It's about leaving a mark deep enough that they remember not to touch you again. So, I called the bank, reported the estate's irregular transfers, suggested they conduct a full audit. They did. The audit revealed years of financial mismanagement. My brother's business loans paid from my parents' account, my mother's signatures on forged checks. The perfect storm. By morning, the accounts were under review, the inheritance locked, and for the first time, I slept well. A week later, my brother called. His voice cracked. "You did this, didn't you?" I let the silence hang. "You think you're better than us?" he spat. "No," I said softly. "Just different." Then I hung up. I haven't heard from them since, but sometimes when my phone lights up with an unknown number, I imagine it's her again asking for help, pretending nothing happened. I never answer, because the truth is, I don't need an inheritance to feel rich. I have something far more valuable: peace. And peace, unlike money, can't be stolen. In the end, revenge wasn't about the money or the property. It was about balance, about letting silence speak louder than blood. When she texted, "Mortgage is due," she expected obedience. But when I replied, "Not mine," what I really meant was, not my burden, not my guilt, not my problem anymore. That's the moment I inherited something they never could have given me: freedom.